Today's video is brought to you by Harry. Stick around and see how to get this starter set for only $5. That says George. It has my address on there, but it has my name as George. That's fun. Why do I kind of feel like George would be a good name for me? Also, after filming this video, I realized I didn't have mascara on the whole time, so my eyes look extra beady. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Sorry if you can hear like mowing ruckus outside. I guess some people out there, not Jimmy, I don't know where Jimmy is just yet. I don't think he's like emerged from his hibernation yet to do lawn care, but somebody out there is just convinced it's, you know, springtime because it's 75 degrees outside, but we're in here, you know, with our full sweatsuit and our coffee that I spilled in the intro. Didn't find my coffee anywhere. I was so excited when I found it, so I grabbed it real fast. Now it's on the floor. Today in this rendition of Random Roundup, you know, yeehaw, we're gonna be going through this stack of items right here. We got, you know, some subscription boxes and some more subscription boxes and some things that's not a subscription box. So let's go ahead and oh my gosh, this is so heavy. I should know it was heavy because I just picked it up, but it just felt more like girthy that time. Let's start out here with this package from Elemis. This is a PR package. They reached out to me on Instagram and they're like, hey, can we just send you some like stuff? And I was like, okay. I really like Elemis and I talk about it all the time, so like, thank you. It's hot. Maybe it is spring. Sweating. It's a phone booth. This has been sitting in my hallway for weeks and never once did I realize it was a phone booth. I have to spill my coffee again. Like Doctor Who. But that's a police box. But it was blue. Ooh. So we have a Pro Collagen Marine Cream from Elemis. Love this stuff. What else we got here? Ooh, dynamic resurfacing facial pads? That sounds kind of cool. I wouldn't care for some face resurfacing. That might be nice. Have you guys seen those videos on TikTok recently where people are getting their face like lasered or chemical peeled or something and like their whole like face lifts off like a mask? Like once it's done literally like peeling the outside layers of your face off, you can just like pop it off like a Halloween mask. Ooh, we have a cleansing balm. Can I put this on my eyes? Maybe not. But then we have a cute little like green dropper bottle in here. I love this color of green. And this is a superfood facial oil. And then finally, last but not least, we got a little towel. How cute. Well, thank you very much, Elemis. I'm quite excited to use all of these items. I'm really interested in using those resurfacing pads and I'm excited to have more of the cream I like. So thank you. Alrighty, next up here we have a Glossybox. Let's go ahead and just start, you know, ripping into this. It'll take me 10 minutes. Maybe I should just get stronger. Maybe that's what this Glossybox is telling me. Maybe it's not strong, I'm just weak. What month is this from? June 2022. So just a little bit ago. Just a minute ago. But these coupons are still good. Alright, so the first thing we have here in our 10-month-old box is this Knot Pot. Oh, I've received this before, haven't I? This is a Banana OG Hemp Body Cream infused with bananas. I'm pretty certain it smells very much like bananas. Apply generously to nourish dry skin, revive tired muscles, or just for fun. Go bananas. That's what it says in the back. Lordy mercy, I tell you, we have received so many of these little things from Pixie by Petra. So the next thing we have in here is a little dual-sided blush in the shade Peach Honey. But yeah, just a little blush duo. It's very, very pale, like especially this side over here. It's quite on the light side, but I do think Pixie stuff is kind of cute. So maybe you could use that other side if it's shiny for like, you know, like a highlight or something. The next thing we have in here is Christoph Robin Pate Lavante Volumosante. So very sorry for butchering that. I really was trying. This is a cleansing volumizing paste, and I do think I've had people tell me that this actually does work well for like volumizing your hair, especially like really thin hair like mine. And the next thing we have in here is a Re-Night cream. Yeah, it's a Re-Night cream. That's interesting. So this is, you know, a cream you put on your face at night, and it does stuff, nourishes, and you know, all that jazz. And then finally, last but not least, we have just the tiniest little guy in here. This is a Balance Me BHA Exfoliating Concentrate. This has salicylic acid in it. You're supposed to leave it on your face and then it like does its thing as it's hanging out on your skin. And its thing is reducing blemishes, targeting enlarged pores, and improving hydration. So that sounds good. Alright, you know, so there's the Glossybox. I'm not sure if it matters like if you get boxes from 10 months ago, 2 years ago, you know, yesterday. Glossybox has always been kind of the same thing. Alrighty, next up let's unbox my starter kit from today's sponsor, Harry's. This starter set comes with a weighted ergonomic handle, 5-blade razor cartridge, foaming shave gel, and a travel blade cover. And you can get this whole trial set that is a $13 value for only $5 and you use my link down below in the description. I have been exclusively using Harry's for all of my razors and shaving needs for going on 2 years now, and they are my favorite razors I've ever used. Harry's 5-blade German engineered blades give me the closest and tightest shave I have ever had. With these super sharp blades, I'm able to get the most precise shave, especially by using the precision trimmer. I also personally personally have KP, aka chicken skin. It's something I've struggled with for a long time, and it causes little bumps around my hair follicles, so it's super difficult to get a close, non-irritating shave. I used to dread shaving because I knew that it was going to irritate my skin, and I was still going to be left with like little stubbly, prickly hair bits left behind. But with Harry's, I get a smooth, close, and clean shave every time. The shave gel is also great for my sensitive skin. It's hydrating thanks to the hyaluronic acid in it, and it smells really good. So if you too would like to get an amazing shave for only $5, then click the link below or go to harrys.com/AlexandriaRyan to get your Harry starter set worth $13 for only $5. And just thank you so very much to Harry's for sponsoring this video and helping to support the channel. Does this one have a date on it? December 2022. But yeah, next up here we have the Shop Addict Beauty Box. I'm sorry, what? Shop Addict? Where did that come from? Glow Addict. With a lovely Christmas ribbon. So itty bitty tiny. Okay, so the first items we have in here are just two of the tiniest little beauty blenders. Oh, they have like Christmas things on them. We got a little Christmas tree on the red one, and then we got a little candy cane on the green one. Why am I thinking that should be switched? Interesting. Okay, so it's the most wonderful time of the year, you know, spring. But I don't know if I've ever tried anything from this brand before. I'm not sure if this is like a Glow Addict Beauty brand. This is Stargirl Beauty, and it says Glow Addict on the bottom, so it could be like a collaboration, or this could be their own brand. Oh, I didn't even read what it is because it doesn't tell me what it is. Okay. Oh my. That is a very pink blush, I'm guessing. I don't know. It's very reflective. It's either like a pink highlight, a blush, an eyeshadow. I'm assuming you can maybe use it for like whatever you want. Or maybe not. Or maybe you shouldn't use it at all. Is this even legal? Can you even do that? Is that like allowed? There's not an ingredient anywhere. There's not an ingredient on the box, the packaging, and there's no like insert or slip like saying anything about the ingredients. So I mean, this could contain anything. Is that allowed? I'm on the FDA website reading about cosmetics and ingredients. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. Okay, hold on. I really honestly don't know if I've ever seen an item of makeup not have ingredients somewhere on it. If it's on the outer packaging or if it's on like a little like sheet inserted into the box. I honestly and truly like don't know if you're allowed to not put ingredients on your cosmetics. That's a little sketchy, to be honest. Just to be safe, don't put anything maybe on your face that doesn't have ingredients listed, because who knows if there's something in there that you're allergic to or like what it's made out of. So I think that's different. So the next item in here is by the same brand, Stargirl Beauty, but this one does have all the ingredients listed on the side. I just think that's so strange that there's no ingredient, literally anywhere, not a single ingredient, or even what it is. It doesn't tell you what this is anywhere. Do you put it on your eyes? Is it safe for your eyes? Do you put it on your cheeks? Where do you put it? What is it? And what's it made out of? I don't know. Sketchy. Anyway, so this one does have all the ingredients listed. This is a matte liquid lipstick. I'm starting to wonder just like a little bit, maybe if this is a Glow Addict brand and they're kind of just doing a little bit of private labeling, or maybe like a good amount of private labeling, because I think there's another Stargirl Beauty thing in here. What color is that? This liquid lipstick is in the shade Monroy. I don't know what that is, but it's a decent shade. It almost kind of has a little bit of like a brick look to it. Like there's a little bit of like a reddish brown tint, but there's also, you know, some like berry shades in there. It smells very vanilla-y. Ooh, you know what? I actually like that shade. I think that's kind of fun. It went on pretty creamy and smooth. It does pull a little bit more red than I typically wear, but like, I don't know. I like that. It's kind of like neutral enough. It's like a neutral bold. A bold neutral, if that makes any sense whatsoever, but yeah, I kind of like that. All right, let's go ahead for the next Stargirl Beauty item in here. This is a gloss. Again, this one does have the ingredients on the side. And the packaging of this is kind of cute. It looks really familiar. Why does this look so familiar? There's just something about this top that looks very familiar to me. Like another makeup item had a lid like this. It also kind of looks like an eraser. Like if a pencil eraser was square. It's an interesting scent. What is that? It smells like maybe something you shouldn't put on your lips, but at the same time, what is that? Or is it rose? It just says aroma, not fragrance, not aroma. Next in here, we have something from Beauty Creations. This is the Brow Tame Setting Gel, and it's just one of the many brow gels I currently own. Advent calendars wore me out with brow gels, and now I just feel like they're in every single subscription box. So brow gel, I'm probably just gonna leave it in its cute little packaging. I'm sure it's just nice, clear, like on a tiny little spoolie brow gel, like all of the others. And then finally, last but not least, we have something else for brows. This is Cara Beauty Better Brows Compact Brow Palette. Compact brow palettes. This is for light to medium brows, and I done my hair pretty darn dark, and I also do my eyebrows pretty dark, so we'll see. Oh, I just shoved my thumb into it. And of course, unfortunately, I don't think it will work for my brows, but now it has a nice thumbprint. Dang it. You guys, that was everything in the Glow Addict Beauty Box. I am still a little just like sketched out by this product, just having no indication of what it is or how it's made on it. Maybe they just forgot to like put the sticker on mine. But anyway, that was everything for the Glow Addict Beauty Box. That box box is definitely, it's an interesting one. I think I say that every time, but it's an interesting one. Next up here, this one I'm actually kind of excited about. This is from Chic Beauty. I feel like I've been through this before. Is this a subscription box? It smells kind of good. Ooh, Ace Beauté. Oh yes, okay, I do remember this. This is a subscription box. The first thing though came outside of the box, and we have a palette here by Ace Beauté. I'm wondering and assuming if this is gonna be a very purple heavy palette. You know, I don't really know what would give me that thought or idea, but perhaps this is very purpley. This is the Paradise Fallen palette, and let's go ahead and see what's in here. Ooh, purpley. Whoa, those are vibrant. Oh my gosh. Even though purple eyeshadow is like my least favorite eyeshadow to wear on my face, this like little section here of purples is kind of beautiful. I almost wish like the entire palette were just more variations of these really bright bold purples, because those are really pretty. This looks fairly regular, like this is a very standard kind of neutral color palette here. We have some cooler gray tones over here and then some standard like neutrals, but these purples are really pretty. I'll never wear them. I know I'll never wear them, but like pretty. I like it. It's not in my eyes, but to look at it's good. Oh, this is a really cute beauty box. Like I feel like they put a lot of attention to detail. The purples all match with like the box and the little card, which is really pretty, and then there's some little like squiggly bits in there. Ooh, a brush! Like a big one! Okay, it's been a long time since I've received kind of a larger size brush like this in a subscription box, and I'm excited because I use large brushes like this for everything. I put on my eyeshadow with brushes like this. This one I could definitely use for things, and it's really soft. This is from Bella Pierre, and it is their powder brush, and I like this. Like I said, it's super soft. I feel like this will be very versatile for me. I like it. Seeing something with a watermelon on it. I do love watermelon. This is from Estate Cosmetics. Ooh, it is a Lip Thirst, and it's a buildable lip color. That definitely has my interest peaked. It's in the shade Pina. I ripped my thumbnail back. That didn't feel great. Okay, interesting. Not exactly what I was anticipating. When I saw like the watermelons on the outside and it said it was buildable lip color, I just thought it would be kind of like maybe almost like a balmy type thing, kind of sheer, and hopefully tasted and smelled like watermelon, but this is a pretty intense color. It says it's buildable though, so I'm interested in seeing how sheer it is. I mean, it's decently sheer, but that's still a lot of color payoff, like just from one little swipe. And it definitely doesn't smell like watermelon, unfortunately. Let me see how much I can build this up. Oh well, yeah, if you do a couple more layers, it's basically just like a standard kind of glossier lipstick. Maybe not exactly what I was anticipating, so this might not be my favorite choice. It is also very purpley. I guess I should have known, like going with the theme here that they have, that this would be like very purpley, almost like a little bit on the fuchsia side. So maybe not exactly my favorite lip color. Revlon. I feel like there's been a theme recently of seeing like a lot of drugstore stuff inside subscription boxes. So we have something from Revlon here. This is the Photo Ready Prep such refresh spray, and I'm assuming this is some type of just like setting spray that you can use before, after, and like during your makeup process. And then finally the last little thing we have in here is from Give Them Lala. This is a cream blush in the shade I'm the Powerful One, so this should be interesting. I am nervous to see if this is following the color scheme and we're gonna get kind of like a purpley blush in here. They really, like, they picked the theme and they went with it. They're like, consistency is what you're gonna get inside of this box, because like this is basically the same color. Okay, maybe not the same color. This one definitely has a little bit more red to it, but like this is the cream blush. Why does it look so purple from this direction and so red in the camera? I don't understand color theory, I don't think. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I definitely, this is definitely an intense blush for me. I'm not really a cream blush person, and I feel like this would be very, very intense on my cheeks. That was everything in the Chic Beauty box. I think it's a cute box. I do like that they had a theme. They really stuck to that theme. Daggone it. I mean, I personally would preferred maybe some different products myself, but we did get a full-size eyeshadow palette and some makeup items, so, and a brush that I really like, so you know, it was pretty good. Something, however, is burning the back of my hand. My skin is so incredibly sensitive, it's ridiculous. Like, if you touch it for too long, it hurts. Like, if my husband's like holding my hand lovingly and like just kind of like rubbing his finger on the back of my hand, after like 30 seconds, I'm like, oh, my skin's on fire. I don't know what that's about, but I have very sensitive skin, so something back here is causing it to burn. Maybe it's a good indication I should wipe it off. All right, next up in here, I hate to even do this one in a random roundup because I do really enjoy these boxes. Maybe maybe I shouldn't do this one and should just do a standalone video on these, because this is the P. Louise box, and so far I've really been liking these boxes. I just did one like not too long ago. I don't think I posted it yet. And there's makeup. Makeup comes in these boxes. Isn't that crazy? They actually put makeup inside of here. So like at the end, I like doing like a makeup look with you guys. So maybe I should wait on this one. We can replace it with something else though. We will replace it with something else. Oh no! That was a terrifying sound. Alright, so this is what was closest to like, you know, like grabbing distance from me. This is a Colourpop box. It has been a long time since we have done any type of Colourpop unboxing. We used to do them all the time on my channel when I first started out. So this is kind of like a little bit of a throwback. Ooh boy. I'm kind of excited for this palette. This is a not a box of chocolates palette, and I'm hoping it's just like a lot of really pretty browns. Why does that look red? Well, that looks pink on the camera. Does that look pink when I show it to you guys? What is going on? I gotta fix my camera or get a new, or just learn how to use this one better. Ooh, it is a bunch of really pretty like brown neutrals. You know, I said with that purple palette, like I would prefer the whole palette to get rid of those brown neutrals and just have like a whole bunch of really cool purples. Personally and honestly, this is something I would get much more use out of. I also like the little designs on them because they look like, you know, box chocolates. Oh, they also have chocolate names like Cherry Cordial and Praline, Little Nougat. So as excited as I am for this palette, the rest of the things in here are just a whole lot of lip colors, and I'm kind of wondering if they're all gonna be just brown because it looks like a line of like chocolate stuff. So next up here we have, you know, just a couple of lip colors to look through. These are all Cream Luxe lipsticks. The first one is Double Espresso. Oh, they're like bullet lipsticks. I kind of didn't expect that for some reason. Yeah, that's an espresso shade for sure. Oh boy, okay. I wonder if any of these are gonna be like, you know, maybe a little less on the brown side. I just don't know if I can pull a brown lipstick. I don't know if I can. I'm sure it looks gorgeous on so many people, but like my pale skin and my yellow undertones, like I just don't know if brown is the shade for me, and it does look like we're gonna have a lot of browns. Again, these might pull a little red in the camera, but in real life they are very, very brown. This one is Dulce de Leche. Okay, this one's called Hazel Nuts About You. This one definitely does have a little bit more of like a reddish tone to it, but it's honestly, it's a little bit more orange. Yeah, no, this is very terracotta-y. La Vida Mocha. Oh, I used to love the song, like Livin' La Vida Loca. Oh, this one's actually different though. This is a Fresh Kiss lip lacquer. So we have a liquid lipstick. Again, a very, very brown shade. Livin' La Vida Loca. I'm not quite sure when Ricky Martin became Elvis, but okay. Right, we have another bullet lipstick in the shade Ganache Queen. This one might be the lightest out of all the ones that we've received, but again, on the brown side and fairly orange. The names are pretty good. So we have another one of the lip lacquers, this time in the shade Fudgia. And this one's deeper than the Livin' La Vida Mocha. Ooh, and then one last lip lacquer, this time in the shade, what is it? Macadamia. And this one might be the only one that might work out for me. It is still pulling kind of orange, but it's definitely the lightest, I think, out of all the shades that we've seen. So this one I'm gonna go ahead and swatch. It smells pretty good. Ooh, okay. Swatched on my hand, I think maybe like very lightly applied to the lips. I might like this. Let's go ahead and sample fast. There's so much stuff on my lips already though. Ooh, that's tasty. It's very sweet. Okay, you know what? I actually don't mind that. It is a little bit on the orange side for me, but I don't think it looks too bad. It feels really good on the lips. It does have enough like brownish red to it where it's not like straight like terracotta orange, and yeah, it's really sweet too. So yeah, I kind of like this. Alrighty, well thank you very much Colourpop for sending these my way. They're very fun. I just unfortunately don't think that they'll really work out too well with my personal skin tone, but I am really excited about this palette. I think it's quite pretty, so thank you. The last box we have here is a Boxycahrm. This should have been included in like my last unboxing that I did with like Boxycahrm and Ipsy, but it was not because I forgot about it. So let's go ahead and get on into this. This is the Boxycahrm Luxe, and if I'm not mistaken, this is like the last of the Luxe boxes because Luxe is now something different, but probably not very different. I'm still a little upset about that. Oh, a bottle. I like cups. Ooh. Okay, tumbler on the go, but it has like, is this one of those like infusing things? All right, so the first item in here, kind of random, we have a Teamy tumbler on the go, and I think it's one of those little infusy tumblers. Okay, interesting. It doesn't seem like you could really fit too much liquid in here. It's double walled, so like that inner portion that's kind of hazy is the actual container. It says it's 13.5 ounces, which I guess is okay. Then there's like this little thing at the top, which doesn't really go too far down into your water. I would assume if you're going to infuse, it would probably need to set further down in your water. What is this for? Oh, it's literally just for tea. I mean, I'm sure you could put just other stuff in there, but it's for tea. So Teami is a tea brand. So you put your tea here in the top and then you pour your hot water over top of it and you make tea that way. Wait, no, I can't read instructions. Okay, so you put your tea and your hot water just in here, then you put your strainer on, and then it stops giving you instructions pretty much about what to do with the liquid on the inside. Oh, you just drink from it and it's strained. Got around to it eventually. I got there eventually. Okay, I thought you like maybe you poured out like the water, but that wouldn't make sense because you need to drink it from here. I thought you made your tea in this top, but I was like, that doesn't make sense either. But no, you just pour your hot water in here, you have your tea in here, you put the strainer on top so your tea can steep and then you can just drink it like this. However, I'm fairly certain with like tea isn't only supposed to steep for like a certain amount of time or else it could become bitter, so you're gonna have to drink that real fast. We got ourselves a bottle, a cup, a container. Next we have a Fenty beauty product, something we see quite a bit in Boxycahrm, or at least we used to. This is a Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo, which I'm excited about this because typically anytime I get a highlighter from Fenty inside a Boxycahrm or subscription box, it's always the gold one, which is beautiful. It really is beautiful, and I'm sure, again, it probably looks great on a ton of people, but I personally can't pull it off. Oh, they're pretty, and I think I might have lied. I think I might have received this exact product before. For me personally, these are definitely not highlighters. These would be used as like a nice glowy blush, which that's my favorite type of blush. Next up here from Persona, we have a lip gloss in the shade Toffee. So I'm wondering if we have some more like kind of on the brown side lip glosses. Kind of, a little bit. I mean, to me this has a lot more like red orange to it than browns. It doesn't look very much like the new Toffee that I've seen, but you know, it's nice. Tomato serum. That's new. Next up in here from Rio, New York, we have a tomato serum. I don't know if I've ever heard about tomatoes being used as on your face. That was a mess of a sentence. I'm gonna assume because there's so much like acidity in a tomato that it's, you know, some type of acid that's supposed to help your skin be better, but ooh, it's pretty. Broccoli, turnips, there's a whole garden in here. Cabbage. Well, heck, they should have called this like a mixed veggie serum. Very different. The cabbage is what's getting me now. Next up in here we have the Kukio Somatology Yoga Calm and Clean. This has lavender oil in it, so yeah, definitely supposed to be calming, which yeah, I like that. Spam risk. 7,000 times a day. Spam. No. Following that we have a very purpley box from Milk Makeup. This is a melatonin overnight serum. Melatonin definitely works as a sleep aid like when you take it. Oh, it's a stick. Does it absorb into your bloodstream somehow through your skin? Next up in here we have a little palette from HipDot. I've recently, oh dear, I've ordered a couple of things from HipDot like not too long ago because they keep coming out with My Chemical Romance collections and I have to have them all. This is the Zion Pressed Pigment palette, and okay, yeah, you know, we're seeing a lot of these kinds of colors again. We got some purples, we have some fuchsias, we have some warm neutrals, and that's pretty standard for the palettes that we see in subscription boxes. And then finally, last but not least, I almost didn't see it underneath this foam in here, we have some masks, and these are from 111 Skin, 111 Skin, 3 Skin. These are rose gold brightening masks, and I'm sure these are pretty expensive. Everything from this brand is. It has been quite some time since I've done any type of sheet mask or face mask. Ooh, I'm planning to have like a little girls' night with my friend, and these would be pretty fun to use, like a real fancy face mask. I think they would like that. How many we got in here? Make sure everybody can get one. 5? Perfect. I don't know almost any more people than 5. But lovely. I am excited to use those for whenever we have our girls' night. Alright you guys, that was all the boxes we have for today's random roundup. You know, giddy up, yeehaw, lay along little doggy, and other cowboy sayings. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!